Eastern Cape as the strike by municipal workers affiliated to SAMWU and IMATU continue.
Last week, workers trashed the town streets, tipping over rubbish bins as they protest against the political leadership of the King Mthatha Dalindyebo municipality. The accumulating rubbish is an eyesore, but even more concerning is the health hazard it now poses. The striking workers want the municipality mayor, Dumani Zozo, to be suspended until the completion of a forensic report instituted by National Treasury into claims of maladministration, fraud and corruption at the troubled municipality. Our reporter, Mthatha spoke to the mayor.
It's almost 2 weeks since SAMWU and IMATU members from King Mthatha Dalindyebo municipality embarked on a protest that has led to the city, the economic hub of the Transkei region, into filth, and motorists are struggling to make their way through to bigger towns like Durban and East London as they have to pass through the streets that are filled with litter that has been thrown on the streets. But now we are joined by the mayor of King Mthatha Dalindyebo municipality, Mr. Dumani Zozo, who is just going to unpack some of the issues that these members are protesting about. They are saying, Mr. Zozo, in November there was a protest for the same issues that they are protesting on, and there was an agreement to implement those issues. And one of those issues is EPWP members being absorbed as permanent employees of King Mthatha Dalindyebo municipality. And the second issue, people who are on acting positions getting acting allowances, but they are saying that 4 months down the line, none of those have been implemented. What's your response?
Thanks very much, Nana. With as KSD on this particular issue, firstly, we have an impasse between SAMWU. There are two SAMWU components here, which together they compete about strike matters, which therefore is a problem for the municipality. The SAMWU debacle, SAMWU 1 and SAMWU 2. So which is a problem for the municipality as they always contest and compete about the space within the municipality. There are many issues varying from SAMWU demands. Amongst them, the issue of EPWP that you are referring to, that there is a demand of permanent absorption of EPWP into the municipal organogram. The municipality has actually taken that into consideration. Through that exercise, the Office of the Executive Mayor appointed a team to investigate the EPWP saga and verified. And in that, we found varying reports in as far as EPWP. And we took that to council. The council appointed an ad hoc committee, of which the results will be placed before council this coming Friday, the 12th, where the council shall decide to say, yeah, we take this route in terms of the permanent resolution of the EPWP placement, and whether there is available budget to absorb EPWP, and whether there are posts available to absorb EPWP. I think that is one route that we are actually taking as the municipality. On Friday, the council shall decide. Remember, the council is the final arbiter in a municipality in terms of issues.
Acting allowances for people who are on acting positions?
The acting allowances, the council expressed itself previously as that the issue of acting allowances is always a problem in the municipality, being misused and abused. Where you find everybody acting, it has been therefore placed to the municipal manager to actually fill the vacancies where there are acting people in the structure, that we need rather to have permanent people actually working in such posts, not as acting. But in certain circumstances where it is critical and crucial, we have to therefore appoint people that are acting on critical positions.
Okay, let's come now to the filth of this town. This is the economic hub of the Transkei region, but we are struggling to get into the CBD because of the filth that is on the streets. You have appointed as the municipality a private security company to look into the municipality. Why are you not employing a private cleaning company? For the meantime, employers are on strike. Employees rather.
What we have done as the municipality, after this saga of the strike that we are actually faced with, we have actually called on the community to come in, volunteers that are busy cleaning the streets as we speak. But unfortunately, such exercises are being sabotaged. Every day, the waste is collected, and tomorrow morning, you find people throwing rubbish on the streets. And who are actually determined to ensure that our town is dirty. But we have actually engaged the workers. We have engaged them, at least if they are on strike, they must rather withdraw their labor, not actually affect other people's rights and other people's rights that they should be violated. We have therefore appealed to them. We have appealed to the members of the community. Here today, we have now a group of people that are coming in here today who are to actually support. There are others next to the city hall and others are here, that we are to clean the city. It is a day-to-day exercise. In Mkanduli, even yesterday, there was a cleanup campaign starting as at Monday. So we have people that are full in support of us cleaning the city. And we are now talking even to the police to say, at least those who violate law in terms of actually affecting other people's rights, that has to be attended to. And we appeal to everyone, even the strikers, not to engage on violent protests in terms of littering the streets, because it affects other people's rights. It also not actually doing very well to our city in terms of how we look, and it does not have to be like that.
And lastly, Mr. Zozo, they are calling for you to step down as the mayor of King Sabata Dalindyebo municipality, and it's not the first time that they have been raising this demand.
Yes, of course. I've heard also that, as I was saying, the SAMWU debacle would actually one component and this other component has its demands. But when you tell them something that is correct or right, they will always not want to be stopped. They will actually gun for your head to say, no, Zozo must step down. But it's not for me. It's their feel. That's how they are feeling. And unfortunately, we cannot say they must not say so. It is their view.
Okay, thank you very much for your time. That was the mayor of King Sabata Dalindyebo municipality, Dumani Zozo, explaining to us how they are planning to deal with the litter that has been on the streets of Mthatha for almost 2 weeks now. And when we spoke to SAMWU and IMATU earlier this morning, they said they will continue with their protest until some of their demands, in fact all of their demands, are met, and that is absorbing EPWP volunteers into permanent employees of King Sabata Dalindyebo municipality, and also the payment of acting allowances for people who are on acting positions. They have also called on the MEC for Local Government and Traditional Affairs, Mr. Fikile Xhasa, to intervene and bring a speedy resolution to the matter. For now, it's back to you in Johannesburg.